know why. But anyways, what's good, folks? Welcome back. Finally, as always, better late than never, but we are here. This is another episode of Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host, UTICA, undeniably the illest cat around, a.k.a. Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick. I'm here with my bro host extraordinaires.
You know what it is. It's Mr. Guaranteed, Mr. Never Miss, Mr. Gripping Ears and no cheeks. And I ain't even gonna say the rest of that. What we got over there, Ray?
You all know who it is. It's RayBuck. It's Chuck Jordan. It is the Parlay God. Motherfucking 13 for 14, bitch. Y'all know what it is. Y'all gotta love me.
Hey.
Can't lose. Can't stop, won't stop. Too legit to quit. What other motherfucking random shit can I say?
I mean, hey, you fucking killed the card last weekend, so shouts out to you.
If you missed out on last week's show, you missed out on a lot of money. Ray went fucking 13 for 14, is that what it was? You went 13-1?
13-1, motherfuckers.
So if you'd have taken this man's picks, you can see on the tracker, you'd have won a certain amount of money, and this man was on a hot streak last week, so I can't even be mad about it.
And let me just tell you, you know what I mean? There's Cesar Marin, the other legend, GOAT in the building. He did take a 10-pick parlay with me.
No, he didn't.
Hit it.
Wow.
Max.
Wow.
Run it up.
A 10-lick parlay?
10-lick parlay, dog.
Wow.
Why? Because, man, listen to me. Unlike my two co-hosts who think they know better, I just wish they would do better.
Hey, well, you know, if we don't, you know, where we lack in the pick spectrum of things, I know one of us is making up for it really out in these streets for real. So, you know, I know one of us is 1-0 for real out here in these streets.
Relax. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Okay.
Guaranteed, undefeated all 2026, baby. Making it happen.
No more. I'm fucking so tired and beat up.
Well, you should look at the other guy then. All right, y'all. We're here to break down this weekend's card taking place in London, bruv. We're going out to the UK, Great Britain, you know, Big Ben, you know, the royal family, all that good shit. We got a card taking place at the O2 Arena. It's going to be a 14-fight card headlined by a featherweight matchup by Movsar Evloev going up against Lerone Murphy. This should have title implications on it.
This is banger material.
Yeah, definitely a good fight and a decent card overall, I would say. But yeah, we're going to start things out in the women's bantamweight division. I mean, actually, before we start things out, do we have anything we want to share, y'all?
Give me my belt. Hand me my crown. That's all I had to share.
We're here at the great historic Whiskey Bar Denver, 2203 Larimer Street in downtown. So make sure that you come check us out or just come by in general. And also make sure that you go to our Etsy store and get you some fire shit. We got some dope drops coming up for the Israel Adesanya fight coming up. So be on the lookout. But without further ado, we're going to start things off in the women's division. Bantamweights going at it. We got Melissa Mullins going up against Luana Carolina. We got Mullins coming in 2-2 in the UFC, 7-2 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5. We got Carolina coming in 6-4 in the UFC, 11-5 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5. I'll be going with Mullins in this one by either decision or a ground and pound victory. They're going to be older by a couple years, slightly less rangy, but what I've noticed since their last time out is they've been rounding out their skills. They've been getting into these grappling events, you know, trying to get that up because they did kind of, you know, get controlled in their last bout. So we got Carolina coming in, the younger of the two, slightly longer, and probably has the better stand-up, but just isn't all that powerful, and Mullins is pretty goddamn durable. So unless she catches her clean, I just don't see a world where she's going to be able to handle Mullins' pressure unless Mullins just starts to gas from having trouble getting takedowns. But I'm going with Mullins in this one ultimately. Who we got, y'all?
I'm going with no mess Mullins. And that should go the opposite way. I think she's going to make a mess of Luana's face, to be honest with you. She is a dog fighter. You made some excellent points. She's going to want to go to the ground with this. I don't think Luana has the power over her. I don't think Luana's going to be very active. So I think she's going to be trying to counter-strike. But I think Melissa's going to be moving forward, and, she has the upper hand for sure. What you got, Ray?
I completely agree with my co-hosts. They've made a great pick so far. Let's see if it keeps going. That being said, Melissa Mullins, Luana Carolina, this is going to be a snooze fucking fest. Sorry, is what it is. But I do believe that Melissa Mullins is going to be, the fighter that's going to put more volume out there. I think Carolina does have a slight speed advantage, but that's a slight speed advantage for the first 1 to 1.5 rounds. And then she starts gassing, and she's going to gas, and Melissa Mullins is just going to be the zombie that Melissa Mullins is, and just keep putting it on her. Cam makes, Utica makes a great point, just talking about the fact that Mullins seems to be trying to evolve and trying to become a more well-rounded fighter, and I believe she's going to do that. Always love to see when these fighters go and do the grappling events outside of the UFC to, better their skills. So Melissa Mullins for the win. Make it messy, Mullins, but we'll see what you do.
All right, folks. Moving on to a women's strawweight matchup, we have Chanel Dyer going up against Ravina Oliveira. We got Dyer coming in making their UFC debut, 6-1 overall and 4-1 in their last 5 bouts. We have Oliveira coming in 0-2 in the UFC, 7-3 with 1 draw overall, and 3-2 in their last 5. I'm gonna be going with Dyer in this one by decision. They're gonna be the younger and slightly taller of the two. I really don't have much info on them outside of they didn't win their contender series bout that they had taken place prior to this fight. So I'm guessing that just because they're from the England area, they're getting the call for this one and possibly still put on a show in that contender series fight, which is why they're getting the call here. They're getting a shot against somebody, who probably is fighting for their job to a certain extent. So it's pretty much make or break for Dyer here. And I think, what separates them from Oliveira for me is that they have a better training team. Oliveira is going to be the older of the two by 5 years, slightly shorter. She's going to be aggressive and bring the fight to Dyer, but she's just really not all that seasoned and becomes one-dimensional if she's not able to start, basically leading the dance or hasn't found a way to clip you. So I'm going to be going with Dyer in this one. Who we got, y'all?
Excellent pick, Utica. I'm going with Dyer as well. I feel like she has like that dog mentality. Like she kind of fights like a dude. Like walks you down. And I just don't see Ravina Oliveira. You know what I mean? This is a chance for me. I'm taking on her, Dyer. Yeah. I feel like she's gonna go in there and box her up straight up. She's gonna go in there and piece her up, put her on her back, give her some good shit, and fucking get a bag. What you got, Rob?
Sounds like a Saturday night. Sounds like Dyer's gonna do what I do. You know what I mean? Just put her on her back and beat her up. That being said, I'm going with Dyer as well.
Oh my gosh.
Dyer's got some finishing ability. This is a very interesting fight to me. I do not think this one's going to be a snooze fest. I do think this one's going to be very competitive, and I think there's going to be I'm hoping for a finish here. It's very hard to pick a finish in a women's fight, but I'm hoping that's what happens here, and I think they're both going to really go for it because, like Utica said, one job is on the line, another job is being created. So we've got to go for Dyer. We're going to go with Dyer for the win.
Definitely. All right, moving on, y'all, to a men's lightweight matchup. We have Shamrock going up against Abdul Karim Al Sawaldi. We got Shamrock coming in 0-1 in the UFC, 12-2 with 1 draw overall, and 4-0 with 1 draw in their last 5. We got El Sawaldi coming in. They are 0-1 in the UFC, 15-4 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5. I'll be going with Rock in this one by decision or sub. They're going to be the older of the two by a couple years and bigger in stature. A grappler primarily, comes from the Paddy Pimblett camp, and out of the two is definitely more active. El Sawaldi is going to be younger and smaller. A striker primarily, but really what truly separates these two is that Sawaldi's coming off of a 2-year hiatus since the last time they fought. So I'm going to be going with Shamrock in this one to get themselves into the win column and at the UFC level. But who we got, y'all?
I took Shamrock as well. I can't agree with you more, UTICA. I mean, this dude looks like he has some real dangerous skills on the ground. He's got 9 submissions, and I mean, his stand-up's not the greatest, but he does get it done. Yeah, I seen this guy. It's gonna be an exciting fight to watch. I've got Shamrock. Who you got?
What the hell is going on? You guys are with me 3-0? Oh man, you've been reading my goddamn book, watching my notes.
I submitted the picks today, and I did notice like there's only maybe a few that we've all disagreed on in some capacity, and I don't even know if it's necessarily like even like I think like it's only like a 2-against-1 type of scenario each time. So like yeah, we kind of all fell in line on this one. So just something to note. But go ahead, bro. Continue your breakdown.
Oh, I'll absolutely continue my breakdown, and I'll tell you, I'm glad to have.
Hey, let me just say shout out. What's up, Queen Angel? Welcome to the chat. Long time honorary moderator.
Honorary moderator making it happen. Queen Angel. Doing it. We're doing this for you.
Oh, make sure y'all shout her out. She got cash that shirt.
Yes. Also, yes. Appreciate
This is Amber.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Oh, damn, my bad, y'all.
It's all good.
Oh, you got 2 sisters?
I didn't see that's what
I got
saying.
3. I got 3 sisters actually.
Yeah.
Maybe you got.
Who is this man? Who's sitting next to us, bruh?
The most interesting man in the world.
He just knew that he shouldn't introduce any sister to a Chichael Jordan. That being said, he had to hide him. I get it. That's understandable. Anyway, that being said, we're going with Shamwell, that guy. I do believe like he's going to whip smash because he has a lot of finishes. He's a finisher. And Al Sawadi, it actually threw me off a little bit because there's another Sawadi in the UFC right now, and I'm like, oh shit, like they're putting this brand new booty out here against like a veteran, and it's not. Like they're both new booties. So that being said, I've got to go with Shamrock. Because he clears fights, and that's what I want to see.
That's a wild comment you made there, Queen Angel. But shouts out to you. Much love as always.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to a men's heavyweight matchup. We got Louis Sutherland going up against Brando Pericic. We got Sutherland coming in 0-1 in the UFC, 10-4 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5. We got Pericic coming in. They are 1-0 in the UFC, 5-1 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5. I'm gonna be going with Pericic in this one by ground and pound. They're gonna be the slightly younger of the two and bigger, somewhat well-rounded in their skill set. Louis Sutherland's going to be older by a year and smaller and pretty much a striker primarily. Pericic, they have a better team that they train with and really are actually, I think, going to be a name to look forward to, in the heavyweight division. Kind of like a Australian Josh Hokett, just without all the antics and fucking gimmicks and stuff. But, yeah. I'm going to be going with Pericic in this one. I feel like this is kind of like a launch pad fight for him. Sutherland's going to bring the fight, so it's going to be entertaining overall. But, yeah, I got Pericic in this one. Who we got, y'all?
I took Pritchett as well. I couldn't agree with you anymore. On the ground is where this guy's going to finish this. I feel like he's coming in with one of these guys with high expectations. He's got a high ceiling for his talent. Good fighter, dog fighter, good counter striker, move forward type of fighter. You know what I mean? And just someone who's going to be dominant. He's going to take the center of the octagon. I think you're right for taking him for a submission. I completely see why you take that. What you got, Ray?
Again, I got my two little lads here right behind me. We're going to go 4-0, baby. We're out here winning. Because it's going to be Pritchett for the win. Like, he's a finisher. He's here to, like, get shit done, make shit happen. There's not really a lot to say because... What? Anyway, whatever. For the win. Like, I'm not really going to elaborate on it. My two guys already elaborated on it. Figured it out. I'm glad they're rocking with me finally. They're rocking with a winner. They're going to be winners now, too. We're all going to just, like, sit there on the top of the tracker. We're all going to sit on walls. We're not going to jiggle balls, but we're all going to sit on walls.
Shout outs to the UFC predictions tracker. Make sure that you go check them out.
Absolutely.
Get insight to what all of these picks and predictions channels are saying. He actually posted some shit the other day that y'all would want to check out where he does his own like best betting opportunities, and he started doing the research on it. And actually, he's made some pretty good money. So the tracker himself is actually somebody that you should look at, not only along with the channels who perform the highest, and my bro here who goes 13 out of 14
Absolutely.
on a card and shit like that. My guy Guaranteed, who been whooping ass here lately as well. And hey, I'm not saying to listen to me. Actually, I don't claim to be anybody but a content creator at this point. But moving on, folks. We have a men's middleweight matchup. We got Antonio Tricoli going up against Montas Kondratavicius. I was practicing this literally as bro was doing his last breakdown, and I thought I had it. Kondratavicius. There we go. Boom. Montas Kondratavicius. We got Tricoli coming in 0-3 in the UFC. 12-6 with 1 no contest overall, and 1-3 with 1 no contest in their last 5. We got Kondratavicius coming in.
What's his birthday, man?
Montas.
Coming in UFC debut, 8-1 overall and 4-1 in their last 5.
The fuck?
I mean, I'm not super confident in this pick, but I am at the same time. I'm going with Kondratavicius by decision or KO. You all right there? They're going to be the younger and smaller of the two. A striker primarily. Not much info on them, and like the only reason why I say I'm not too confident is because they're that new to the game, or at least to the UFC. So I don't got too much info on them. Tricoli's going to be older by 9 years, bigger, and well-rounded on paper, but super chinny. But I will give them the benefit of the doubt that they have faced stiff competition during their UFC tenure, but now have pretty much been relegated to launchpad fighter because he dies about as tremendously as he was winning prior to getting to the UFC. And yeah, that's why I say, like, I'm not confident about this pick because of the dude being new to the UFC, but I am confident because of his opponent in Tricoli. So I'll be going with Kondratavicius for the win. Who we got, y'all?
I'm taking Kondratavicius as well. I feel like this kid's coming in with a high trajectory and he hasn't fought a whole lot in the UFC or anything like that. But he's got one fight?
He's got a contender series
fight. A contender series fight? Yeah. This kid's a banger. This is probably the most chances I've taken on unranked picks. Mm-hmm. But I feel like this is our influx of talent of coming in to kind of start making a new wave And I feel like guys like Montas is going to be part of that. What you got, Ray?
All I've got is happiness in my heart. That's what I've got. Because these motherfuckers have finally woke up and learned. All you got to do is just follow the dog, the GOAT, the greatest, the king, the belt holder. And you're going to win.
I'm trying.
Contra Vicious for the win. They've already done the breakdown. I'm not sure. I'm telling you guys, I didn't feed them these answers. Well, yeah, I did. I kind of did because I put my picks in first. But
nobody was looking at your picks, mind you. I promise you that.
They should be. And and he says that they're not, but come on, y'all. For real, Michael Jordan, baby. Why wouldn't you? Anyway, that being said, Contra Vicious.
Right on, right on. Moving on, folks, to another men's heavyweight matchup. We got Mario Pinto going up against Felipe Franco. We got Pinto coming in. They are 2-0 in the UFC, 11-0 overall. We got Franco coming in, making their UFC debut at 10-1 overall and 4-1 in their last 5 bouts. I'm going to be going with Pinto in this one by decision or KO. They are older by 3 years, bigger in stature, and I just feel like an ever-evolving fighter at this point with some years to just get better. Franco's going to be younger and smaller. I don't have too much info on them outside of that. I mean, they appear to be well-rounded on paper, but they also look like a very muscular Brazilian. And what I've come to notice with muscular Brazilians is that, they are a storm and they come out fucking guns a-blazing early on, but then once those muscles fill up with fucking blood and, start getting pumped up, you get them past the second half of that second round, and then all that goes out the window. And I think Pinto's gonna, make that happen.
Real quick,
I'm going with him.
The scientific word he was looking for is lactic acid. Once those muscles fill up with lactic acid, shit goes down.
For sure. You're gonna fill up with. If you didn't, you know what? If we didn't agree on so many fights this week, I would have had a good one. Been like, your picks are gonna fill up with lactic acid this week and get your ass whooped. But unfortunately, it looks like we're all on the same fucking page this week. So you get to benefit from the PEDs that me and Darren are about to provide this week.
Absolutely.
You know what the PED is? A performance enhancing drug that you guys are taking right now? It's goddamn Michael Jordan. You guys are taking some of that. You guys took it all last week.
Whoa. Whoa. Yo.
No Diddy, no pause. I'm not even saying it. You took it, you got it. Now you guys are doing great. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I took Pinto as well. I think he's going to extend his undefeated streak. You're absolutely right. Those guys with bigger muscles carry more muscle. If they don't get you out of there early, they have a tendency to, kind of deflate, slow down. More muscle, more oxygen. You know what I mean? I got respect for these fighters that come in there. You know what I mean? With those like softer builds and fucking last during the fights, and they're just like machines. Like Marab. You know what I mean? Kind of. But yeah, I got Mario Pinto. He's gonna be. I think he's gonna take Felipe Franco. I think he's gonna finish him. To be honest with you, no Diddy.
I'm going with Pinto as well. Thank you, gentlemen, for just being smart gentlemen. Like, lovely gentlemen. Proud of you guys. Because it's me, Mario, for the win, motherfuckers. That's all I got.
All right, moving on to a men's featherweight matchup on this card. We have Nathaniel Wood going up against Lucene Kita. We got Nathaniel Wood coming in 10-3 in the UFC, 22-6 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5.
One of you guys are taking Wood for sure.
Kita's coming in, UFC debut. They were supposed to fight sometime last year, but ended up coming in overweight against Patricio Pitbull, and Pitbull declined the fight. So,
Puss.
Luckily, I guess because that was like almost like day of type shit or the day before type shit. And he's trying to make his debut. So could have been one of those situations where the UFC could have been like, thanks, but no thanks. But they must see something in him because they want to bring him back. He's 16-1 overall and currently riding a 5-fight win streak. But I am going with Nathaniel Wood in this one by decision. They're going to be the older of the two by 4 years, smaller in stature, well-rounded, but more active now at this point. And I can't remember if they were fighting in London last time out when he fought, but I'm pretty sure he snuck away with one against fucking Jose Delgado. And, so technically he should be like 3-2 in his last 5, but he got away with one, and I'm pretty sure it's because he was fighting in home country and it got to the cards. Whereas Kita, they're going to be younger and bigger, a dangerous striker definitely. I don't have much more info outside of that, but really what it is, it's just that long hiatus in between fights. Unless he's able to fucking just, overwhelm Nathaniel Wood early in the fight and, just like get him out of there first round type shit. I just feel like the longer this fight goes on, you're just going to see a guy making his debut against a dude that knows how to win. So I'm going to be going with Nathaniel Wood in this one. Who we got, y'all?
I'm going with Kita. I feel like there is a hitman in there. He's got 10 knockouts. Any person that has 10 knockouts plus on their fucking resume likes to handle business one way. And I feel like Nathaniel Wood's going to be taking a hard one to the chin. And no Diddy.
Hey,
yo! I just feel like Nikita's going to be the more durable fighter. He's got more to benefit after this win because he's an unranked. And I feel like he's going to come in there he's got more to gain out of this fight, for sure. What do you got, Ray?
I'm going to give you guys Wood in the face, baby, because Wood's going to win.
I knew you boys were taking Wood.
No. I'm just giving Wood the win because I believe he's going to take it. He's going to take the win. Nathaniel Wood, he's just a little bit more of a seasoned fighter than this new up-and-coming guy, you know what I mean? And obviously, we have taken a lot of up-and-coming guys. I don't believe in this other guy. I don't see it. You know what I mean? There's some discrepancies in the resume that he has that just do not make me confident in picking him. So I've got to go with Nathaniel Wood for the win. Yeah.
All right, folks. Moving on to the featured prelim on this card, we have a lightweight matchup between Mason Jones going up against Axel Sola. We got Jones coming in. They are 3-2 with 1 no contest in the UFC, 17-2 with that 1 no contest overall, and are currently riding a 6-fight win streak. We have Sola coming in. They are 1-0 in the UFC, 11-0 with 1 draw overall, and are currently riding an 11-fight win streak of their own. I'm going to be going with Mason Jones, though, in this one by decision or KO. They're going to be the older of the two by a couple years, shorter in stature, well-rounded, and a dog fighter. Sola's going to be younger and taller. Definitely an evolving skill set. He's just going to get better, whether or not he wins this fight. Moving down, though, from a debut of 170 pounds, I tried to look into that card, and I was like, was this a short notice replacement or something like that? But from what I could see, that fight was scheduled like that because there wasn't like, his opponent didn't have somebody like withdraw from the card or anything like that. So maybe it was just short notice because it was a Paris card and they wanted to get him in there, but, he had just, did his thing or something like that. Either way, he normally does fight at 155, but in his UFC debut, he debuted at 170, so this will be him moving back down to 155. So I just want to put that out there. And ultimately, I'm going with Mason Jones because I just think he's going to be more seasoned and just more grizzled and a dog fighter overall, and he's going to out-dog Sola in this fight. So, yeah, I'm going with Mason Jones. Who we got, y'all?
That's an excellent pick. I got Mason Jones as well. I feel like this dude is going to be, he's the more ranked, more seasoned, more proven get it done on the feet, on the ground. I mean, he has a high output, so he has the benefit of the doubt for his decisions. Yeah, he's beaten some really good guys. It'd be hard not to take Mason Jones against this guy. What you got, Mr.
God
Mason?
damn, these baby girls got my heart growing like the Grinch 10 times over. Yeah. Thank you. I've fathered fucking men finally that have figured it out that they're gonna be to be great.
Chill out. Chill out.
It's like I'm gonna drop a tear, yo. Behind these fucking glasses, there's a tear dropping right now because I'm like, fuck, man. It took almost 3 years to get fucking these guys to fucking understand that this got to go with me. So I know what the fuck's going on. So, oh shit, it's just drop my paper, man. This is rough for me. But that being said, man, we're going with Mason Jones.
What are you on about? As the British would say, what are you on about?
Who's going with Jones? Obviously, they broke it down, you know what I mean? Like, my fucking minions have figured it the fuck out.
It's tripping.
So, I'm 13 and 14 out of 14, motherfucker. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Anyway, Jones for the win. Jones for the win. I'm teary-eyed now. You know what I mean? I can't see you. I can't see the camera. It's hard on me, y'all. It's hard.
You good?
Yeah, I'm just so proud. I'm so proud. I'm proud father, yo. I watched both of you guys score touchdowns and home runs and fucking like soccer goals. And it's like the first time ever. And I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna ever be able to do that, but you guys did. They did. They fucking did it. I'm proud of them.
Oh my God.
Disrespect is unreal.
Literally, bro. Only a 13 out of fucking 14 fight card would allow me to even let any of this slide, bro. Like, literally, you're only coasting on fucking recency bias. If we were to, go off of the entirety of this show, I would tell you, bro, you got to chill the fuck out.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. We haven't been keeping up.
You're probably right. I'm actually saying it right. He's actually been whipping my ass for quite some time now, so you might be right. I'm sorry, y'all.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go then. I'm gonna let you live. Here you go.
It's fake news, y'all.
Fake news.
Moving on to a men's featherweight matchup, we got Curtis Campbell coming in against Danny Silva. Campbell's going to be making their UFC debut, and from what I was told on the rumor mill, this dude is literally going to come in and get a custom pair of shorts right off the fucking bat. Apparently, he has a shtick for wearing pink shorts on the regional circuit.
Who?
Curtis Campbell.
Wow.
And apparently the UFC is going to let him, they're going to give him an official pair of fucking UFC Venom fucking pink shorts right out the gate. Not even Sean O'Malley got his pink shorts fucking right out the goddamn gate, bruh.
No.
Like, I don't know. This Campbell dude must be something over there on that side of the pond. I feel like I may have seen a clip of him whooping someone's ass in pink shorts, and that was like the virality of it. It was like, look at this dude. Just beat this fool's ass in pink shorts.
Like, take that.
Take that, bruv. Anyway.
You want some more?
Quick disclaimer: this is my co-host, and the thoughts purveyed here on Bros Talk MMA by these two gentlemen is not the thoughts purveyed by me.
He's like, you got that thing all down?
Scousers don't get knocked out.
Scousers don't get knocked out.
We don't tap.
Look at me, pink shorts.
I don't even know.
See what happens when you're proud of your dog. He will shit on your carpet, dog. He will shit on your fucking carpet. Look, I was so proud of these lads. You know what I mean? That's what I said. I said lads. I'm like, oh, I'm proud of these lads because it's a British card.
Fake news, man.
And then what do? They go on this tangent of pink shorts and fucking scousers and whatever the fuck they did. I don't even like it. I don't like it.
All right, so anyways, getting back to it, Curtis Campbell's coming in making their UFC debut. 8-0 overall and 5-0. I mean, I guess I don't know why that is. 8-0 overall. Like, so that means they're undefeated. Danny Silva's 2-0 or 2-1 in the UFC, 10-2 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 bouts. I'm actually going with Danny Silva in this one, which I'm gonna say right now, this is a risky pick. But I'm going with Danny Silva by decision. They're gonna be the older of the two by 6 years and taller in their stature. Less rangy though in reach. They're a dog fighter. This fight is almost guaranteed to go to the cards unless Campbell just comes out and fucking lays waste to this dude. But the problem with this fight, and this is why I say I'm taking a risk, is that unless Danny Silva is able to finish this dude, if this goes to the cards, it's almost certain that unless Campbell just was shit, just total shit, Silva's probably gonna lose. You know, like I don't. If this is any sort of type of close going into the cards, even with a good performance, Danny Silva could probably still lose. So that's why I'm saying I'm taking a risk. But I just feel like he has everything, you know, on his side to win this fight. I think he's just more seasoned. Curtis Campbell's going to be younger and shorter with a longer reach, but I just don't have much info outside of that. And just like their come up has been decent, but all in all, I just feel like Danny Silva's going to be the type of dude that's able to like really introduce him to the UFC and let him know that this is where the separation begins. Like, not to say that you're not going to get better over time, but coming straight in, and I know you're fighting in front of home country and you got your, you know, your shorts and fucking the company apparently seems to be, you know, behind you, but I'm here to end all that. So, you know, like I said, I'm going with Danny Silva because I truly do believe he could win, but I also believe that no matter how, I'm going away as a loser in this one. But I'm taking the underdog, Danny Silva for the win. Who we got, y'all?
You know, I completely see where you're coming from, Utica. And I'll be honest with you, I took Danny Silva as well. And let me tell you what turned my trajectory is he's faced turmoil. He's been put on his back. He has been beat but not finished. Mm-hmm. So it tells me he's got a chin. He's weathered the storm. You know what I mean? He's given some fucking KOs, put some people to sleep. And you know what I mean? He's lost a few decisions, but like I said, he hasn't been finished. Nobody's been able to take him off his feet. I don't think Campbell's fought anybody as far as talent-wise. Danny Silva's definitely faced better guys. Mm-hmm. Campbell's just on a trajectory of stepping on some like stepping stone type of fights and guys. And I feel like, honestly, Danny Silva has the better chance by far of finishing this fight. And if it goes to decision, I still think he might have the volume to, you know what I mean, to get this win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you got, Ray?
This is the moment in time where kids disappoint you. Fucking, they hurt your feelings, right? You think you fucking taught them all you can teach them. You know what I mean? You think you've walked them to the fucking, you know what I mean, to the mountain. You know what I mean? You've given them everything you can possibly give them.
Danny Silva's putting Campbell on soups. You know what that is? You know what soups is?
You know what? Like, I do know what soups are. You know what I mean? And I know what sopas are. You know what I mean? And if it came down to sopas, you know what I mean? I'd have both of you guys holding my pockets from either side. And I'm fucking disappointed. I'm fucking disappointed in both of you. So I'm going with Campbell. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, go ahead and do your main event of the evening bullshit on the next fucking couple of fights. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a beverage because, like, you know what I mean. Sometimes a sad fucking father just has to fucking walk away. You know what I mean? I'm just, you know what I mean. I'm not mad at you guys. I'm just disappointed,
bro.
I'm disappointed.
First off, this is the main card opener. I just want to, you know, let you know that this is the main card opener, and for me, this is the moment. You know, I mean, I guess for somebody in life, this is that moment when you find out that your dad's gay. Because here we are, talking about how homeboy is coming out here with the pink joints on,
Yeah.
and this dude fucking caped for him super heavy. And I'm like, and you picked him, right? You picked Campbell, didn't you?
I feel like you closed the refrigerator with your hips now.
Yeah, with pink shorts on.
Absolutely.
And you say, lad.
Yeah.
Hey there, lads.
Yeah. I feel like whenever he throws his tissue paper in the trash can, he leaves his feet. You know what I mean? Gives a full fucking jump shot in that shit.
That's funny as fuck. No, that's funny as fuck. All right. Hey. Fuck both of you guys, but that was solid, bro. Fucking jump shots as a fucking tissue paper. No, I don't, motherfuckers. But, and I didn't go on the, did we forget about the little, rant you guys went on the fucking thing? Hey, brother, weird shit. And you picked him. I still picked him, but I'm not saying, I didn't go on a weird rant about it.
I want to see your face when he twerks after he loses.
My face only changes when people twerk after they lose or win with Alon Perez. That's my girl. You know what I mean? So we're not just don't bring that up because that. All I'm trying to think about is her.
You're striking more of a Jordan Levitt type of.
Fuck this dude, dog. I'm going to get some beverages.
All right, folks. While bro's getting his beverage, we're going to move on to the next fight on this card. We got a middleweight matchup between Roman Dolidze going up against Christian Leroy Duncan. We got Dolidze coming in 9-4 in the UFC, 15-4 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. We got Leroy Duncan coming in. They are 6-2 in the UFC, 13-2 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 bouts. I'm gonna be going with Duncan in this one by KO or decision. They're gonna be the younger and longer of the two fighters. A dangerous kickboxing-based striker, but what I've noticed with them is they are evolving in their skill set overall. They are definitely trying to shore up their skills in the grappling department. Not necessarily to become deadly in that area, but at least to exercise good defense to keep things on the feet, And in this fight, that's probably what they're going to want to do is avoid the grappling and just getting clipped by Roman Dolidze. Dolidze is going to be the older of the two, less rangy, but well-rounded in their skill set, but I would say prefers the strike. They should grapple, though, in this one if they knew it was good for them, just because Leroy Duncan, although they are getting good at it, they're not, they still got a long way to go. And Roman Dolidze is actually sneaky good at grappling. Now, I will say this, he got fucking, I don't even know how to explain this. This man got fucking, the way bro just explained, a dude holding his pocket. He was yeah, this dude hold my pocket, whatever. I'm gonna be honest with you, Anthony Hernandez made Roman Dolidze hold his pocket in the last fight that they had. It was fucking sad, bro. It was bad. He had him hold a pocket and grab a belt loop and hold his cigarettes. It was crazy, bro. It was some wild shit. And I hate to say that, but that tells you how good Anthony Hernandez is, let alone fucking Sean Strickland, apparently. But Roman Dolidze, ain't no slouch, though. So don't let that last performance fool you. And I'm not going to say that that's the reason or that plays a huge part into why I'm picking Leroy Duncan. I actually believe Leroy Duncan is just a better striker overall. And due to the fact that Dolidze does prefer to strike, he only grapples when it's initiated with him. If he gets put on his back and then all of a sudden he starts shooting for fucking,
he
submissions
grapples for
and
position,
shit.
mostly not for not to try to set up anything or finishing. To me, he's trying to either gain better position or get back on his feet.
Yeah, 100% agree. So with that being said, if this fight, is a fight where ultimately they're just trying to get back to the feet, Christian Leroy Duncan is going to fucking do some work to Roman Dolidze, in my opinion. So ultimately, yeah, I'm going with Christian Leroy Duncan in this one. Who we got?
I took Christian Leroy Duncan as well, my brother. I mean, he's on a. Is he on a skid or is he on a streak?
He's on a streak.
He's on a streak.
In a sense, he's 4-1 in his last 5.
Yeah, he's earned this. I feel like Delitse is kind of aging and phasing out. If you look at some of the guys that Duncan is finished, Eric Anders, Andre Poliev, Marco Tulio, those aren't any guys to fucking sleep on. You know what I mean? He's been battle tested, and I feel like Delitse is just getting older. You know what I mean? He's not getting better. He's more or less just kind of being one of those gateway fighters of like breaking into the fucking top 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But for sure, I think Leroy Duncan's taking this, and I have no doubt that this is probably going to be a finish on either. Delitse can finish this with the fucking, with the walk-off knockout possibly, because he does have that type of power. I just don't see Leroy being that fucking easily baited into these exchanges that Delitse is going to be banking on in order to fucking get his potential chance of winning. But I think Duncan's going to be smarter than that. He's going to do his range finding to where he's going to be in and out and not just be in. And he's going to let Delitse try to jump on those opportunities and put his chin out there trying to get a fucking walk-off finish. Because Duncan can finish this multiple ways. Delitse, I feel like he's got one way to finish this if he does get a chance to.
Yeah, definitely. I feel the same way. I mean, really, if I really break down Delitse, he's really just a power striker. He's really just trying to come in there to fucking like get a highlight finish.
He's a one-trick pony for sure.
Yeah, and I just feel like, you actually took the words right out of my mouth. He becomes a one-trick pony after some time. So, for sure. Let me see here. You know me, I got us. Whenever we get into these situations, I got us. So, let's see what we got. Oh! All right, guys, I know that I was pretty harsh on these boys on their last pick, and as a proud father, it just sometimes it really hurts when your kids disappoint you. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just want to apologize because they're my boys and I love them, and stuff like that. And really, they made me proud because they did agree with me on this one. And I just want to say that I should.
So every time I get an opportunity to do this,
even though I'm a little gay and I went for Curtis Campbell, I still love my children.
A little gay. Now we're a little. First we're big, now we're little. Oh, welcome back, Ray.
Hey,
Papa.
I love to watch the laughter of children. You know what I mean? Something that warms my fucking heart. You know what I mean? These two little nerds, right? They probably gave you some kind of pick that they made, right? On who'd you guys pick?
I picked Christian Leroy Duncan.
Same.
Oh, funny. Funny, right? My two children decided to go with fucking CLD, huh? It's great, right? Who gave them that idea? Me. It's all right. But fuck it. You know what I mean? We'll just, you know what I mean? You just gotta let your kids be what they want to be. They want to make fun of their daddy. Fine. They can make fun of their daddy. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, we're all playing around. It's great. I'll make them winners at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make them winners.
I'm sure your dad finally came around after you found out you were gay, right?
So fucking hilarious.
Hey, the rollerblades gave you away.
What was your record last week?
Yeah,
What was your record last week?
A straight what?
Technically, so I went like 4 and 5 on the tracker, but then I also went probably about like 7 and 7 or like 6 and 7 on the card.
Okay. How about you, sir?
I think I got like 7 and 4. I think I went, or 7 and 5.
Yeah, because you only picked a certain amount too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, right. You mean you may have hit 50%. I'm the goddamn GOAT. Goddamn God, I'm not sure why the fuck you all play with my name. It's alright, sons. You know what I mean? Put your money later. Fucking deal out the punishment that I need to. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next one, because Christian Leroy Duncan is going to win this fight.
All right. Right on. All right, y'all. Moving on to one of my favorite fights on this card. I got a light heavyweight matchup between Iwu Baranowski going up against Austin Lane. We got Baranowski coming in 1-0 in the UFC, 7-0 overall. We got Lane coming in 1-4 with 1 no contest in the UFC, 13-7 overall, and 1-4 in their last 5 bouts. I'm going with Baranowski in this one by vicious KO, and I'm pretty sure in the first round. He's going to be the younger and significantly smaller of the two in this fight, but he's definitely well-rounded in his skill set, and he's going to come in and put the fucking pedal to the metal. If you watched his last fight against Ibu Aslan, these guys fucking literally just did the last 10 seconds of the Max Holloway fight for an entire fucking first round until somebody fucking fell down. That shit was fucking madness. And Baranowski literally, like, he got dropped and then came back. So he already shown, you know, he has a chin. He's able to, you know, weather adversity.
Can we still call him New Booty Baranowski?
We can definitely call him New Booty Baranowski because, you know, he came in and made a splash right away. We got Austin Lane coming in 11 years older, bigger of the two by a long margin. A striker primarily, but his chin is gone. And this is literally what this fight is here for. I mean, literally, the UFC, you know, they're matchmaking. There's sometimes where I pick somebody and they win, or I pick somebody and they lose, and I'm like, damn, UFC, they, you know, like, they really try to, you know, make these matchups right. And then sometimes you look at this shit and you're like, oh my God, they're literally sacrificing someone. That's fucked up. And if you ask me, Austin Lane is getting sacrificed to fucking Baranowski. And this is going to be a good one. Austin Lane is going to make his money by way of spectacular death. And Baranowski is going to put another one in the highlight reel. Who we got, y'all?
I'm taking New Booty Baranowski as well. I feel like Austin Lane has a long, punchable face. It's just not very aerodynamic to get out of the way of anything coming fucking to knock him out, I feel. You know what I mean? Like
A big ass head.
He's got terrible fucking head work for his fucking, for boxing, you know what I mean? On zero all the time, and he's always trying to eat when somebody else is eating. He's always getting eaten up, you know what I mean? Yeah.
He cannot take one to get
No, but he'll try. You can't blame the man for fucking trying. But yeah, I'm saying Baranowski is going to be one of these exciting fighters. Trajectory coming up, 7-0. You know, he's a good finisher, or a powerhouse. And yeah, you're right. Ibu Aslan got his ass whooped their last matchup. What you got, Ray?
Finally, the two little seeds that came out of nutsack came back and realized they should just fucking go ahead and bet with Papa. Because Papa's betting with Baranowski. Good job on y'all's part that you're listening. Like, you guys are finally getting a little bit of game and enjoying yourselves. And you guys are going to be good on the tracker. You're going to give your audience what they want. I've provided that. I'm going with Baranowski. Good job on y'all's.
All right. Well, moving on to
my little thick daughter's over there in the bathroom right now.
Oh my Lord.
Squatting.
Oh my Lord.
Like,
That's fucking
hovering over the seat.
That's wild work. That's wild work. You done yet?
I hope he has a sanitary napkin.
Oh my.
Apparently, with all this bullshit they was talking. What? Oh, you guys can just sit there and fucking go in on me, but I can't go in on your little brother? I can't go in on your little sister, huh? You fucking feeling some type of way? No, Dad, don't talk about my little sister like that. Like, nah, dog. No. Real shit.
Damn.
Your little sister ain't shit, dog.
Damn.
You ain't shit neither.
Damn. I can't believe you.
Go ahead.
I can't believe you did him like that. Anyway, y'all. We're moving on to the featured.
Well, now you want to move on. Let's move on.
What was I supposed to say? I ain't got nothing to say. You're wilding on us all fight, and then you want me to say something when Darren hasn't said shit to me. You over here telling me I came out of a nutsack. I'm your little boy. I'm your little child. I'm your little this and that. Da 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 da. And then we clown on you a little bit. My guy leaves, and then you're like, wait, so now you ain't got shit. Where was you at when the fat bitch jumped on me? Trying to play like Day-Day and shit. That's some bullshit.
All right, you right.
Shit.
Go ahead. You good?
That's what I'm saying. Chill it out.
Wait to be solid with the sibling. You know what I mean? I get it. I mean, two little baby girls. Let's go, baby.
I've
Let's do
been
it.
told I'm fucking pretty solid brother.
You're a solid brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
proud of you. So, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kept going.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right, there we go.
Fuck both of y'all, though.
Moving on to the featured bout on the main card, y'all. We got Michael Venom Page going up against Sam Patterson. We got Page coming in 3-1 in the UFC, 24-3 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5. We got Patterson coming in. They are 4-1 in the UFC, 14-2 with 1 draw overall, and 4-1 in their last 5. I'm going to be going with Page in this one by decision or KO. They're going to be the older of the two by 9 years, slightly longer in reach, a versatile abstract striker. They're going to be moving down from a small stint at middleweight. To be honest, I feel like they took a bout at middleweight as a favor for the UFC, and then they won it, and the UFC wanted them there because their debut wasn't that great at 170. But ultimately, Michael Page really just wants to fight at welterweight. So they gave him an unranked fighter at welterweight when he does have superstar power and, you know, he's fighting in front of his home country. So this is kind of some petty shit on the UFC side, but also, I mean, it is an opportunity for Sam Patterson, who's going to be the younger and slightly less rangy of the two. Well-rounded in their skill set, sneaky good grappler with hands to match. And he should definitely look to mix it up in this bout and definitely try and get his hands on Michael Venom Page to stifle some of that offense, because if this becomes just a straight striking match, I think Michael Venom Page is going to fucking kill fucking Sam Patterson, or at least just style on him.
Striking.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm going to be going with Michael Venom Page in this one. Who we got, y'all?
Real quick, before you start, your little brother or your older brother, I don't know how you want to look at it, he had your back, dog. I was talking some shit.
Oh, shit. Well,
And he didn't allow me to talk no shit. He was like, it's my dog, bro. Like, oh, you're going to let him go to the bathroom and you're going to run some shit on him? Like, you know what I mean? So, just know.
That's family.
Yeah. Both of my little baby girls, though, I don't give a fuck.
Like, been shitting on me all card and then wanted me to turn on you fucking on some WWE shit.
No.
It's all good, though. So, like, just know he had your back. But fuck both of you guys, you know what I mean? You guys are my little, you know what I mean? My babies, you know what I mean? Literally came out the nuts, so I'm proud of y'all.
Real quick in the chat, welcome back, Twan Lorenzo. My man says MVP by KO. Sam leaves that chin in the air and Page can exploit that.
That's right.
I can't agree with you more.
Absolutely right.
I took Michael Venom Page as well. Mr. Swifty Hips, Mr. Tappy Toes, Mr. Don't touch my chin or you might win. Fucking Michael Venom Page. Yeah, I think styles make fights. This is an easy layup, I feel like, for Michael Venom Page. Until they give him a dominant wrestler, dominant grappler, someone who likes to get it done on the ground, I don't feel like Page is going to be taking an L anytime soon. So I feel like they're kind of like catapulting him, getting him up a little higher, building up his fights. So people want to watch him watch him fight because he does like to showboat and win in fashion, you know. But yeah, Sam Patterson's not going to be the guy to do it. I feel like Page, even if he can't finish people, he has a tendency to move backwards and to constantly strike and give these very eccentric leg kicks. And yeah, he's just got too much of a weaponry to stand up with a guy like that.
Bruh, both my little lads is right. Very fucking proud of them. You know what I mean? Like, it's Michael Venom Page. He's a fucking savage. He is bad at grappling. We can all agree with that shit. So, like Darren said, which was a great breakdown, is like they're not giving him grapplers because they know that could be the downfall of his fucking trajectory.
Well, I mean, so in his debut, he started. You know, he's a welterweight, and that's what this fight is. And like I said, you know, when he came into the UFC, I believe he faced off against Kevin Holland, and they just had a boring fight. He beat him, but they had a boring fight. And then he went up against Ian Machado Gary, and Gary wrestled him, and fucking they had a boring ass fight. Then he moved up, had a couple of fights at fucking middleweight that were way more entertaining and kind of showed off why the UFC even signed this dude. And they want him at middleweight, but he wants to fight at welterweight. So yeah, I just want to put that out there.
And that's solid work, you know what I mean? So proud of, you know what I mean? My child here, like, he knows a lot, you know what I mean? And like, I mean, it's so crazy to watch him grow up. It's like, anyway, with that being said, fucking Michael Van Page for the win. He's got that, like, I don't want to go too far. You know what I mean? Like, you're tearing me up again. I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Because I'm so proud of you. That you're finally, like, you know what I mean? Following your poppy's footsteps. Like, you're literally like, I mean, I put a little foot in the snow. You put your little foot, your little tiny foot, right next to my foot. Like, right in the middle of my
Real
foot
quick in the chat, it says, Ray, lower your hat with your mile-long forehead. Ha! Dang!
Of course, that's your sister.
Hey, and she's got bad eyes, bro. She can see that with bad eyes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be respectful because of your sister, dog.
Hey, yeah. Also, you know, when Darren's not out there freaking beating people up and or, you know, just doing his thing, you know, he stays fit, you know, on the work, in the workplace, you know. He's looking skinny right now. And you know what that is? That's the man who's went back to the work site and has been fucking putting it down, showing these fucking motherfuckers how it's really done.
Don't play with me, play with
Now
your
it's
fucking
paying
kids.
dividends, y'all.
Let me go ahead and, like, yeah, I gotta show some love to Darren, because, like, Darren, he comes and does this show with us, and he puts in so many fucking hours, dog, and, like, that's crazy. It's crazy work, dog, because, like, I put in hours every now and again, you know what I mean?
I appreciate
And, like,
you guys.
it's hard for me, even sometimes, where I'm like, man, dog, I had to take a nap. That's why we got started late, because I took a nap. You know what I mean? I'm going to blame it on me.
I took a nap, too. I took a nap, too.
I ain't been to sleep since I got up at fucking 4:45 this morning.
Yeah, I did about the same, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, it's rough.
Up.
It's rough. You know what I mean? Like, so we do this for y'all. We do this for us because, like, we love talking about this shit. You know what I mean? But, yeah, it takes effort. It does take effort, y'all.
100%.
As much as I just, like, talk shit and, like, run my mouth and drink beers, like, even Stone Cold, it took effort for that motherfucker to go out there and give stoners and fucking drink beers. So that's me.
I think what my co-host is trying to say is behind all the, you know, the hype and the fucking bullshit and the chattering back and forth between us, you don't get lucky by staying on the heavier, better end of a card each week. That's not luck. I mean, I'm hit and miss. My co-host is, you know, he hits a little bit more than I do, I feel. Ray's been more consistent. So I'll give you flowers. You got, you know what I mean? What you got going has been working.
Yeah, maybe you're realized almost. Oh, keep that on the hush, y'all.
What?
No, we ain't talking about that. Like, I don't know what the fuck he said. Like, well, unnecessary. We may have a sponsorship ability of some sort or something coming up, but we ain't gonna talk about it. But it's something, and then maybe you caught that little Easter egg that Cam gave you, and that, whatever. It is what it is.
Shouts out my guy Cesar Marin, the legend. We may or may not be getting together for our show about parlay builds for fights not to go the distance, but my man did put in a special order on our Etsy store. Once again, make sure you visit our Etsy store for the official Bros Talk merchandise.
Absolutely.
But we have some things cooking beyond that potentially. So all I gotta say is realized. But yeah, be on the lookout, and shouts out to my guy Cesar Marin. He knows what's up. Back to y'all.
All right, I think I'm going Michael Venom Page, so I think it's back to you.
All right. Well then, with that being said, we have the co-main event of the evening taking place. We got a featherweight matchup. We got Luke Riley going up against Michael Aswell Jr. We got Riley coming in 1-0 in the UFC, 12-0 overall. Aswell Jr. is going to be 1-1 in the UFC, 11-3 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. I'm going to be going with Riley in this one by KO or decision. They're going to be the older of the two by a year, slightly taller, and a striker primarily. But they do come out of this Paddy Pimblett camp. Their training partner, Shamrock, is going to be on the card earlier in the night. And yeah, you know, I believe that he definitely has some grappling capability because in his debut, he faced some adversity in his first round where this dude definitely got the better of him in the grappling, but wasn't able to finish him. And then in the second round, Riley was able to kind of ward him off and then finish him with the striking. Aswell Jr. is going to be younger and shorter in stature, a striker primarily. And basically both of these guys they got a big opportunity on their hands. Riley's here basically due to his last performance and his affiliations with Paddy Pimblett, and this being a England card. I mean, everything. They're trying to strap the rocket ships to him right now. Aswell Jr. has the opportunity to take all of that hype away and go back to the States with it, and then hopefully get the UFC behind him. All in all, this fight should be a fucking banger and has all the fight of the night potential on it because both of these guys are going to come forward, and it's really just going to come down to who's going to make the other take a step back. And in my opinion, I think Luke Riley's going to be that guy. And I think he has the power advantage, whereas Aswell Jr. may have like the volume advantage. So we'll just have to see who outdogs the other. But ultimately, I'm going with Luke Riley. Who we got, y'all?
I'm going with Michael Aswell Jr. Though Riley has the power, I feel like Aswell has the better chin and the better gas tank. I feel like if this goes past the first round, Luke Riley might potentially be in some trouble because he's one of those highlight fighters who likes to come out and make a spectacular fashion of his striking because he is a heavy striker. He likes to knock people out, but I don't think his chin's necessarily been tested. I don't feel like he's been hit really hard or had to come back from getting rocked real good and finishing. He's more or less been on the heavier end of the striking. But I feel like Aswell, I mean, there's just more to gain for Aswell. And, gas tank, I feel like is going to be gas tank and a chin. I'm taking over fucking Luke Riley's power.
I'm going to just tell you that your ass ain't going to be well after this fucking particular fight pick. Right. So I'm going with Riley. Riley makes sense, right? Like, Riley is a fucking savage. And, like, you know what? Riley, he only fought, 2 months ago? And he literally just fucking demolished somebody. And I was like, he looks like Malcolm in the Middle, dog.
He does.
And he's a savage. He's a fucking savage. And I think he's literally going to
Brad
kill.
Bogdan is who you're talking about.
Yes, absolutely. And he's going to fucking give this man the fucking business. And so I've got to go with Luke Riley, Malcolm in the Middle, motherfucking smack a motherfucker real quick type shit. Boom. Milk and cookie, baby. Like, it is all Riley, the show.
Yeah, make sure you go to our channel and check out our shorts. I actually have a pretty funny Luke Riley short that I had put together after his debut because we talked mad shit about that fool on his debut.
And then he fucking mollywopped that
fucking
dude.
whooped that fool's ass. So y'all go check out that short, bruh. Moving on to the main event of the evening. We have another featherweight matchup on this card. We have Movsar Evloev going up against Lerone Murphy in what should be a #1 contenders matchup for the belt to see who goes up against Alex Volkanovski next. I'm gonna be honest with y'all before we get into this. I really only think one person has that shot, and I think it's Lerone Murphy. I think if Lerone Murphy gets it done, and depending on how he gets it done, he gets the next title shot. If Movsar Evloev, outside of a spectacular knockout victory or literally he literally has to bulldoze Lerone Murphy within the first half of the first round, I think, for him to make an impression to hit this title shot, because the way it seems, the UFC just does not like Movsar. I mean, this dude is on literally he's 19-0.
He's beat Aljamain Sterling. He's beat Arnold Allen. He's beat Diego Lopez, Dan Ige.
He's 9-0 in the UFC alone, let alone 19-0 overall. And they have no desire to put him in any sort of spectacular position. They've let Diego Lopez fight for the title twice over this dude. So I'm just saying, I just don't know if even with a win, if Evloev gets the title shot on this. But regardless,
you should.
We got Lerone Murphy. He's gonna be, the older of the two, bigger in stature, but most more so a striker and just kind of like a decision machine. Why this is even happening for him is, of course, he's fucking on a lengthy he's undefeated, but he had a spectacular finish of Aaron Pico his last time out, which is why he's even getting this shot. So really for him, with a win, he gets title contention, but it has to be another finish and it has to be spectacular. I don't know if Evloev's going to allow him that, because Evloev's going to smother him with the grappling, and he doesn't mind making this a boring fight, and that's probably what's going to happen. So unfortunately, I am going with Evloev, but I think with a win, it really doesn't do anything for him. He'll probably need another 2 if he even decides to stay in the UFC business, because for me, if it would only be so long before it's okay, bro, y'all don't fuck with me. Release me, let me go somewhere where I can go, make some money, because right now, you guys are just going to keep setting me up to fucking keep facing contender after contender until I lose, which will then give you an opportunity to then devalue me even more. So, shouts out to Movsar Evloev. Hopefully things go their way, but I just don't see that happening. But I am going with them in this fight. Who we got, y'all?
I couldn't agree with you more. I went with Movsar Evloev. I feel like Lerone Murphy is being fed to this fucking lion. And I think it's kind of coincidental that Evloev is being given all these guys that are on their way up. You know what I mean? They're not giving him any easy fights. They're not fucking helping him out whatsoever. You just stated how Diego Lopez had 2 fucking championship bout fights or attempts. You know what I mean? And this guy they can't find anybody that wants to fight this guy. Lerone Murphy, I feel like he has a trajectory. He's on his way up. I feel like this is terrible for his style-wise. Evloev, I'm sorry, has the advantage. I feel like he's going to take him to the ground. I think he's going to keep him there. I think he's going to beat the shit out of him. I feel like Lerone Murphy is going to be fighting for dear motherfucking life. What you got, Ray?
Lerone Murphy's faster. Lerone Murphy is more powerful. Lerone Murphy's gonna fucking win. Lerone Murphy is the guy that is not going to fucking just go out. He's gonna go out on his shield. If it is, that's what's gonna fucking happen. Because he's not a decision machine the way that Evloev is. Evloev is a fucking decision machine. I don't want a fan of that, and I do not like to watch that, and very rarely am I going to bet on that.
But decision machines usually mean higher output.
No, it doesn't. Not always.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. No, it means counter strikers. It means snipers sometimes. Like, we're not doing that. You know what I mean? Lerone Murphy can go all fucking rounds, like all 5 rounds. Like, but also Lerone Murphy is literally trying to get that man out of there. And so that's why I've got to go with him. I think he's there for the win. Lerone Murphy for the win, dog. And like,
I mean, he couldn't finish Josh Emmett. He couldn't finish Dan Ige. Couldn't finish Edison Barboza. Couldn't finish Gabriel Santos. Couldn't finish Josh Kulabayo. I mean,
but did you listen to who you just named? You named fucking literal fucking monsters.
I don't know, man. It feels like a lot of men likes to make love, but
Kutalaba is the last one. That one, I'm like, whatever.
That wasn't Kutalaba. It was Kulabo.
Kulabo, whatever. You know what I mean?
It just seems like a
weird Brazilian name. Fuck that nigga. But
not Brazil. I think that dude's from like Hawaii or something.
Yeah.
All right, man. Go ahead. Anyway, I'm tired of running little baby girls right now. Anyway, about to give me a beverage. Go ahead, do your thing. I'll come down. Actually, I'll come down and I'll go ahead and do
you gotta give your parlay.
God shit. You know what I mean? I'll let you guys.
Want to go into that now? I mean, we're past the.
Yeah, might as well.
Pick some predictions. Let me go ahead and parlay God this shit. So I'm fucking pissed at my goddamn what do you call that? Like
Bro-host.
Nope, not that. Nope. Yeah, I know. Okay, well, whatever. I was trying to come up with some shit, whatever.
Boo this man.
Boo.
He dropped the ball, y'all. Boo.
Wow.
Fucking fantastic, dog. We're gonna go with Pinto. We're gonna go with fucking Christian Leroy Duncan. We're gonna go with Michael Benham Page. That's a 3, right? And if you want to get spicy, you know what I mean? Not quite can spicy, but spicy. We're gonna throw Riley on the other one. What's up? That's a 4. Boom.
I like it. I like that a lot.
I bet you do. I bet you're about to do the same thing, huh? Baby girl.
I don't got any picks money line wise for this, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, where are the fights that end? I think me and Cesar Almada and the Legend will get together tomorrow and put together our parlays for fights not to go the distance. So tune in tomorrow 7 p.m. But if not, you can catch my guy Cesar Almada in on his channel, and he will be breaking those down for you as well.
The Legend, Martin.
Yes, indeed. Shouts out to them. You got any parlays?
I'll throw a little quick pick parlay real quick.
Okay.
I'm taking Melissa Mullins. I'm taking Brendan Perrick.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take Mario Pinto. And then if you want to get your fingers sticky for the night, not sticky but stinky, I'll go with Lucinda Kita. And that's a 4-pick parlay. Yep.
Nice.
Hey, that's what money smells like.
I'm pretty sure, if dollar bill gets passed around enough.
Absolutely. It's been in some ass cracks and all that. You know what I mean?
All right, y'all. Well, once again, make sure that you like this episode, y'all. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Shouts out to everybody that has done so thus far. Shouts out to everybody that supports and donates to the channel.
Shout out to the chat. Thank you for everybody for stopping in.
Yes,
and,
indeed.
Giving us your sarcasm and making Ray as uncomfortable as you could.
Props for bearing with us for the late starts as of late here. We're just working through our technical difficulties, but we're getting there, and things will be business as usual going forward. But yeah, make sure that you check out our Buy Me a Coffee link in our description so that you can donate to the channel.
Thank you, Phaedra.
Thank you, Phaedra, as always. Also, thank you, Phaedra, along with everybody else who's visited our Etsy store to go pick up that official Bros Talk MMA merch.
And she's been buying merch.
Yeah, definitely.
She's repping hard.
Shouts out Cash Cole, Fight Bloodline. Shouts out Ro, Money Making Ro, the new co-host on that show. Shouts out Be Ready 303. Shouts out Twan Lorenzo in the chat. Shouts out Queen Angel. Shouts out Ashley. Shouts out Amber. Shouts out your other sister that you just now freaking told us about. Shouts out G-Wave. You know, shouts out everybody that tunes in and supports. And like I said, it's been buying merchandise and or donating to the channel. Like, we can't thank y'all enough. We got some really cool shit coming up, like I said again, in terms of designs for the merchandise store for the Israel Adesanya fight. We have a new, brand that we're going to be releasing more cool merchandise under as well. So be on the lookout for that. You can follow us at Bros Talk MMA on Instagram or TikTok at Bros Talk MMA. And yeah, check out the UFC predictions tracker to see how we stack up against the rest of the field. Yeah, I mean, you got any parting words for us, my man?
No, I feel like this is going to be an awesome fight. Don't sleep on these bangers. There's a lot of money to be made here. Do your research if you need to, or just watch the show and take our picks. Like I said, my co-host has bantered here throughout the show. He's had excellent card. Most of his picks usually hit from each card to card. And you'd be crazy, or don't like money if you didn't want to take this man's picks.
Yeah, if you don't fucking like money, don't fucking bet with me, nigga. Like, fuck you guys. Like, I'm the fucking greatest. I'm the greatest. I will always be the greatest. I've been the greatest. I can't help myself. I'm just being myself.
Just being myself.
Just being myself. You know what's so funny? It's like,
You sound like Robert Downey Jr. from fucking Tropic Thunder.
See, this is great. I love when my little chitlins get together. You know what I mean? It's great. It's great. It's a great time. You know what I mean? Because they get to sit there and like try to like beat up on their dad. You know what I mean? And I play a little basketball with them, swat their shit out of the fucking air. It's all good though. Proud of them.
With that being said,
like fucking finally figuring it out. They should basically bet it with me and then like maybe throw a little couple of sprinkles in there of some shit that they don't fucking know about, which is also cool.
Well, folks, with that all being said, this has been another episode of Bros Talk MMA. The 92nd episode, y'all. Clap it up one time. We are on our road to 100 fucking episodes, so be on the lookout for announcements around that. But yeah, this has been Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host, UTICA, undeniably the illest cat around.